From the streets of Merseyside to the bright lights of the Premier League, Joey Barton's journey is a tale of raw talent, determination and controversy. Today, he breaks silence on the legal issues he recently had to face. His life was not ordinary, and today, we take you into his crazy story. Joey Barton was born on September 2nd, 1982, in Huyton, Merseyside, an area with a rich footballing heritage in the northwest of England. Growing up in a working-class neighbourhood, Barton was introduced to football at a young age, a common thread in the community where the sport served as both a pastime and a passion. From the outset, Barton's life was steeped in the football culture of Merseyside, a region famed for producing footballers with grit and determination. His early years were marked by a strong connection to the game, playing in local parks and schoolyards, where he quickly distinguished himself with his tenacity and natural talent. Football became not just a hobby for Barton, but a potential escape route from the economic hardships of his upbringing. Barton's family, particularly his two brothers, played a significant role in nurturing his love for football. The competitive nature of these familial relationships helped forge his combative playing style. Despite the challenges of his environment, which included navigating the complexities of a tough neighbourhood, Barton remained focused on his goal of becoming a professional footballer. His journey to professional football began in earnest when he joined the youth ranks of Everton, the team he supported as a boy. However, his time at Everton was short-lived, and he was released at the age of 14, a setback that fueled his determination rather than discouraged him. Barton's resilience led him to Manchester City's youth academy, where he continued to develop his skills and work ethic, setting the stage for his future in football. Joey Barton's journey in professional football began with ambition and challenges. Despite his early dreams being set back by rejections from clubs like Nottingham Forest due to his size, Barton's resolve only grew stronger. His determination led him to Manchester City, where he joined the Under-17s team in 1999, marking the start of a significant chapter in his career. Barton's early years at City were fraught with uncertainty. Initially slated for release, he managed to secure his first professional contract, gradually progressing from the Under-19s to regular reserve team football. By the 2002-03 season, Barton had earned his place in the first team squad, a testament to his improved play and dedication. Making his debut for Manchester City in 2003 against Bolton Wanderers, Barton quickly established himself as a formidable midfielder. His first senior goal came shortly after, igniting a series of performances that would endear him to the City faithful. Under manager Kevin Keegan, Barton signed a new contract, cementing his role in the team and earning a call-up to the England U21 squad. Barton's career at City, however, was not without controversy. From receiving a red card in an FA Cup match against Tottenham in peculiar circumstances to sparking a brawl in a friendly against Doncaster Rovers, his time was marked by fiery incidents. The most notorious of these was the 2004 Christmas party incident, where he assaulted a youth player, leading to a hefty fine and increased scrutiny over his conduct. Despite these setbacks, Barton's talent was undeniable. He continued to feature prominently for City, earning the Young Player of the Year award in 2004. His on-field performances were strong, contributing significantly to the team's campaigns and helping to secure key victories. However, Barton's temperamental nature led to further incidents, including a notorious altercation with teammate Ousmane Dabo in 2007, which resulted in a hefty fine, suspension, and eventually legal action. This incident marked a turning point, leading to a strained relationship with manager Stuart Pearce, and paving the way for Barton's eventual departure from the club. Barton's time at Manchester City was a period of personal growth and professional development, marred by moments of indiscretion. Despite the challenges and controversies, he left an indelible mark on the club, showcasing his talent and passion for the game, while also highlighting the complexities of his character. Joey Barton's move to Newcastle United in June 2007 for £5.8 million marked a new chapter in his tumultuous career. Despite initial contract negotiation hurdles due to financial disagreements with Manchester City, Newcastle raised their offer to meet Barton's exit clause, reflecting their commitment to bringing him on board. Barton's decision to join the Magpies was driven by his desire to win trophies and his admiration for then-manager Sam Allardyce. Barton's early days at Newcastle were marred by injury. He fractured his fifth metatarsal bone in a friendly match, which sidelined him for an extended period. Despite these setbacks, he made his Premier League debut for Newcastle in October 2007, showcasing his midfield prowess. However, Barton's time at Newcastle was as tumultuous as his earlier career, punctuated by controversies both on and off the pitch. One of the early flashpoints occurred in a Tyne-Wear derby against Sunderland, where Barton's aggressive play called for media and public scrutiny. Despite this, he couldn't escape the spotlight of controversy, culminating in a high-profile arrest in December 2007 after an assault in Liverpool. This incident led to Barton serving prison time, casting a shadow over his football career and leading to a 6-month sentence, of which he served 74 days. Upon his release, Barton returned to Newcastle, embroiled in further controversies, including an altercation with teammate Ousmane Darboe at Manchester City, which resurfaced and led to additional legal and professional consequences. Despite these challenges, Barton showed moments of footballing brilliance and a strong commitment to the team, contributing significantly when on the pitch. However, Barton's off-field issues continued to affect his career. In 2009, a red card for a violent tackle and subsequent altercation with manager Alan Shearer put his future at Newcastle in jeopardy. Despite these challenges, Barton stayed with Newcastle following their relegation to the Championship, showcasing his talent and helping the team in their campaign to return to the Premier League. During the 2010-11 season, Barton continued to display his footballing talents despite further incidents of violent conduct and controversies, including altercations with players and negative remarks towards club management. His time at Newcastle ended in August 2011, when he was transfer listed and eventually moved to Queen's Park Rangers on a free transfer, closing a significant and eventful chapter of his career at Newcastle United. Joey Barton's transition to Queen's Park Rangers, QPR, on the 26th of August 2011 under a 4-year contract marked a new chapter in his career. Immediately making an impact, Barton was appointed captain by manager Neil Warnock and debuted in a goalless draw against his former club, Newcastle. His leadership and midfield prowess were quickly demonstrated as he scored his first goal for QPR in a convincing 3-0 win against Wolverhampton Wanderers, a match that also reignited his feud with Carl Henry, leading to a heated on-field confrontation. Barton's tenure at QPR was a rollercoaster of high performances marred by disciplinary issues. In January 2012, after scoring against Norwich City, he received a straight red card for a headbutt on Bradley Johnson, contributing to QPR's 2-1 defeat. Despite managerial changes, with Mark Hughes replacing Warnock, Barton retained the captaincy. Yet his relationship with fans became strained, particularly after a self-admitted awful performance in a crucial victory over Liverpool. Barton's controversial nature continued to overshadow his contributions on the pitch. The most infamous incident occurred on the last day of the 2011 to 2012 season against Manchester City. Barton was sent off for elbowing Carlos Tevez, then further exacerbated the situation by attacking Sergio Aguero and attempting to headbutt Vincent Kompany, actions that resulted in a 12-match ban and a substantial fine. This outburst prompted an internal investigation by QPR, leading to his being stripped of the captaincy and fined 6 weeks' wages. In the summer of 2012, Barton's future at QPR became uncertain. He trained with Fleetwood Town and played in a friendly match, hinting at a possible loan move which ultimately QPR rejected. By the start of the 2012 to 2013 season, Barton's situation at QPR remained unresolved. He was not assigned a squad number, signalling his peripheral status at the club. Despite these tumultuous times, QPR's chairman Tony Fernandes later reflected on Barton's absence as a missing piece in the club's struggle, acknowledging his qualities as a workhorse midfielder and a real leader. Barton's time at QPR was emblematic of his career. Flashes of brilliance on the field often overshadowed by controversy and disciplinary issues, illustrating a talented yet polarizing figure in the world of football. Joey Barton's football journey took an international turn when he completed a season-long loan to Marseille on the 31st of August 2012. Despite his ongoing 12-match ban affecting his league play, Barton was eligible for UEFA Europa League matches, debuting for Marseille in a 2-2 draw against Fenerbahce. His tenure in France was marked by both controversy and success. He scored his first goal for the club from a corner kick in a Europa League match against Borussia Mönchengladbach, showcasing his skill and adaptability to European football. Barton's time at Marseille was significant. He made impactful appearances in the league once his ban concluded, contributing with assists and helping the team challenge for top positions in League One. His candid nature remained evident, making headlines for his comments about his motivations for joining QPR and his criticism of other players, leading to a suspended 2-match ban for derogatory remarks on social media. Despite earlier stating he wouldn't return to QPR, Barton was back with the club for the 2013-14 championship season. His presence was felt both on and off the pitch, involving in incidents like being struck by a plastic bottle during a match and receiving a red card for on-field dissent. Barton played a pivotal role in QPR's promotion to the Premier League, participating in the Championship playoff final victory at Wembley Stadium. However, controversies continued to shadow Barton, exemplified by his 9th career red card in a match against Hull City, leading to discussions about further anger management therapy. In 2015, QPR announced Barton's release, ending an eventful and often contentious tenure at the club. Following his release from QPR, Barton was linked with a move to West Ham United. Despite initial confidence in the transfer, the deal fell through due to fan protests, reflecting the divisive nature of Barton's career, filled with undeniable talent, but also marred by behavioural issues and controversies. Joey Barton embarked on his managerial career with Fleetwood Town, taking the helm on the 2nd of June 2018, following the expiration of his ban from football-related activities. Transitioning from player to manager, Barton's tenure began with a narrow one: 0 defeat to AFC Wimbledon, signalling the start of a new chapter in his football life. His time at Fleetwood was notable not just for on-field performances, but also for controversy, a theme that had followed him throughout his playing career. In April 2019, Barton was involved in a serious incident, accused of assaulting Barnsley manager Daniel Stendel, leading to legal charges, although he was eventually cleared in December 2021. Despite these challenges, Barton had moments of recognition, such as winning the Manager of the Month award, reflecting his impact and potential in management. In February 2021, Barton took over as manager of Bristol Rovers, a club fighting to avoid relegation from the EFL League One. His managerial spell at Rovers began with a last-minute defeat to Wigan Athletic, and despite efforts to steer the club to safety, Rovers were relegated in April 2021. Barton's time at Bristol Rovers was marked by his candid and sometimes controversial public statements, including criticism of players and previous managers and a particularly inappropriate comment post-match, for which he later apologised. Under Barton's guidance, Bristol Rovers experienced a resurgence in the EFL League Two, highlighted by an impressive run in 2022 that culminated in a thrilling promotion on the final day of the season, thanks to a significant victory over Scunthorpe United. This achievement underscored Barton's capabilities as a manager, leading to a contract extension that promised a longer-term project at the club. However, the volatile nature of football management saw Barton's journey with Bristol Rovers come to an abrupt end in October 2023, when he was sacked following an indifferent start to the season. The club cited footballing reasons for his dismissal, reflecting the high stakes and often ruthless nature of football management. Joey Barton's managerial career, much like his playing days, has been a blend of promise, prowess, and controversy. Joey Barton has encountered numerous legal challenges throughout his football career, both as a player and manager. In October 2016, he faced accusations from the Scottish Football Association for gambling on 44 football matches, resulting in a 1-match ban. This situation escalated as the English Football Association revealed he had placed a staggering 1,260 bets over a decade, leading to an 18-month suspension from all football-related activities in April 2017. Barton's legal issues date back to earlier in his career. In 2006, he was investigated for indecent exposure but faced no charges. However, 2007 was particularly tumultuous. He was arrested for an altercation with a taxi driver, later cleared when his cousin admitted to the offence. The same year, Barton assaulted teammate Ousmane Darboe during a training session, resulting in serious injuries for Darboe and a subsequent guilty plea from Barton, who received a suspended prison sentence and community service. Barton's off-field behaviour continued to be problematic, demonstrated by a 2007 night incident where he assaulted 2 individuals, leading to a 6-month jail sentence. Legal troubles persisted, with a civil case in 2008 where Jamie Tandy claimed Barton's assault on him led to significant mental health issues, culminating in an out-of-court settlement. More recently, in 2019, Barton was involved in an alleged assault on Barnsley manager Daniel Stendhal, although he was found not guilty in 2021. That same year, he faced charges for assaulting a woman which were dismissed due to trial fairness concerns. Joey Barton's career has been marked by his football talent and strategic insights as a manager, yet overshadowed by recurrent legal and behavioural issues, painting a complex picture of a figure constantly in the public and judicial spotlight.